Hello guys, and welcome to Gina's Way. So welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then welcome to my channel. Okay, so I'm Gina, and we're going to do it's going to be a few different parts on tips on how to save money, and just give you guys, I don't want to do it all at once because it will be overwhelming. It would just be too much. But I'm going to give you some great tips on ways that you could save money in every area of your life. That's what I'm going to do. That's what this video is going to be about. So go ahead and get you a drink. It is my lunchtime, so of course I'm having my shake. That's just what I have for shake. We'll be very comfortable here. Nothing formal. We're just going to talk. This first video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I came from, how I even got started with this, my background and everything. And then I'll tell you what we're going to talk about. So why don't we talk about that first? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about. So I have my little note sheet here. So that's what I'm looking at. But so what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk 1 week about all food items, how to save money on food. So I did a little short video on how to save money on food. And I think we talked about that, adding stores, and I'm doing that and doing videos. So if you are not used to couponing, I am a couponing channel. That's pretty much what it is called, Gina's Way. But I do a little bit extra. But the main thing is showing people how to save money on like personal care items, on stuff like that. And I just added food into the mix. Okay, so that's something that I just added, recently. So just a few things, just to put it out there before we even get into that. Like some things you could do, shop when it's on sale, use a coupon, have a list. Sometimes people go to the grocery store without a list. If you're one of those people, shame on you. You will spend so much money. Like seriously, you walk, especially if you have your kids with you or something, and your spouse, and they're like, oh yeah, let's grab this week, let's grab that. No, oh my gosh, no. You will waste so much money. I always have things written down. You have to that and using coupons and shopping when it's on sale, I guarantee will save you at least 30%. Yes. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about budgeting. Now I know that is the area, like I put up this planner video. It didn't get that many views because a lot of people probably they don't really know what's, like, oh, I don't like to do planners or something like that. But if you want to save money, you want to be successful in anything you do, honey, you have to write it down. Because that's the first thing. We're going to get real with this. We're going to get real in these videos. Where's your money going? Are you spending $100 eating out? After you write everything down and budget everything and see where your money is actually going, you'll be amazed. Do you stop by Starbucks every day and grab a coffee, a latte, a mocha, caramel, what do they call it? Caramel latte for $4 or $5. That's how much it is here. Do you stop by Panera Bread and grab you a bagel with the cream cheese for like $3? That stuff adds up, and it don't sound like a lot, but it do add up. And once you get a budget sheet and once you do that, you'll be surprised. But I'm going to show you. So in my planner video, I show about the budget expense trackers and stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys real quick what it looks like. So here's the actual, this is from mine. So there's like a budget bill planner, and then there's a budget tracker, express tracker. There's also a budget review sheet right there. So that budget review sheet says, where did I have the most trouble? What could I improve on this month? And what goals can I set? And then there's a month at a glance right there. And it have all the different bills and stuff. And you got to start there. I'm going to be very, very, very honest with you. That right there is going to help you save so much money. Okay? Because you have to start. You have to figure out where in the world, where's my money going? That's the biggest thing. Now, you might be in a financial situation where you can't run out and grab a planner. I'm going to leave some links in the description box, and you could try those, or you could go to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's and use a 40% off coupon. If you're not familiar with that, then download the app. It's called Retail Me Not. I'll leave a link in the description box. Download that on your phone. They usually have like little things where you could save 40% when you go into the store and get your planner that way. Now, for those that don't want to do that, I'm actually adding on the website, and it should be up sometime this week. Guess what? I'm going to add some things where you could print off some printables for free, some expense sheets, some budget sheets, some menu planning sheets, things like that, so that you could stay a little bit more organized. So you might not be ready to invest in a planner like me, but you will be ready to invest in, just trying to get your life organized and together. Also, I say with anything, you need a planner. Weight loss, anything, because it helps you to stay on track. I use this thing every single day, every day. Just like today, I woke up this morning and my husband, we're redoing, organizing our kitchen. And so my husband says, oh, let's work. I said, because I have to stay on track. I said, today is my bathroom day. So I clean my bathrooms on Monday, and I do laundry on Monday. And I have everything kind of written out, what I'm going to eat today, because I'm on a weight loss journey. So that's what I'm like, nope, you have to stay on track. So he goes, well, when are we going to do the kitchen? That's tomorrow. So we'll be working on that. So you have to stay organized in every area of your life. So staying organized is huge. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about, are you throwing so much money away on like paying on cable and stuff? I don't even have cable. I don't have cable, and we still get all the movies. We still watch all the shows and stuff like that. So are you spending money on that? Like, what are you being wasteful on? So we're going to get into all those things, you guys. We're going to be best friends, you guys. Definitely, I want you guys to leave in the comments. I want you guys to talk back to me. Let me know what you're thinking. Please, please, please. So with that being said, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself and tell you where I come from, okay? And then, like I said, the other videos will get into this. But I grew up in a house with my mother and my father, and middle class family. We had everything we need. We had very beautiful holidays, like our Christmas. We'd get bikes, the newest dolls. We got everything. We didn't struggle for anything. Whereas went on these nice vacations. My mom and dad were savers, but they never passed that on to us. I didn't know how to save money. I didn't know. They just did everything. My first car, my mom bought my car. I didn't have to save up for my car. Just everything. They just provided, they paid. I moved out when I was about, I think I was 18 going on 19. Moved out to my apartment, and believe it or not, literally that first day I had credit cards. I had so many credit cards. My house was filled with everything, you guys. It was decked out. I had every single thing you could think. I had couches, I had dishes, I had all type of stuff. But I didn't realize you had to pay that stuff back. And when you're 19 years old, you don't think about, oh my gosh, I have to pay this stuff back. You don't think about, your credit. You just think about, anybody just gave me a credit card. I was like, ooh, let me get a credit card. So that's that part of it. I really didn't really understand money. And so when the bills start coming in, I wind up having to work overtime a lot at my job. I was in college too. And so I had to do that. And so I worked a lot because I had to pay for that stuff. So shortly after that, I met my husband. And so I still didn't really, after that, I still didn't really learn the value of a dollar. And so when I had my husband, he really, really, really spoiled me. He would tell me when to go to eat, don't look at prices. I walk in the store, get whatever you want. Like he spoils us, my kids and our children and stuff. He spoils us. And so we've always had a very lavish lifestyle with him. So I had no idea what it meant to save, I had no idea what it meant. I never even looked at the paychecks that we got, because I just didn't know. I just spent. And it got us in trouble. Like, I can remember literally I'd buy my son, my oldest son, he's 20 now, but I bought $100 outfit for this like little kid that was going to grow out it for 2 weeks. Any latest, the newest tennis shoes, he'd have that. I would spend just hundreds of dollars on end. Oh, they have a great sale. I didn't know what bills we had to pay. I had no idea. We never really talked about that. All I know is we were running low on money, and then I had to be like, Mom, can we borrow $20? That was me. So, and then even with that, he still wasn't like, you know, you need to stop spending money. I was the type of person where I didn't even, I didn't shop at Aldi's. I didn't shop at the Goodwill. I thought it was embarrassing. I didn't use a coupon. It was embarrassing to me. I was like, ooh, poor people do that, you know? And I'm not poor. I was really just stupid, young and stupid. And so finally, my husband and I went through problems. Let's fast forward a little bit. We got divorced. We're remarried now, so we've been back together for years. But because I was just young and stupid, so we divorced. And guess what? Reality set in, and I had to budget. There was times where I wasn't going to be able to meet my rent. I went and moved into this beautiful townhome that I just definitely couldn't afford. My car got messed up. I didn't have money. I didn't have a savings to even, fix my car. I had to borrow money from my whole family, all of them. Can I borrow a couple hundred? Can I borrow a couple hundred? Like literally, I was maybe just a step away from moving back in with my mom. And by then I had kids. I had 2 kids. And I had to learn how to budget, how to save a dime, how to do stuff like that. It was a wake-up call. I'll tell you, I wrote something on Facebook. I had said something like, what did I say? I said, I was talking about, somebody was asking me, telling me, you're not helping anybody or whatever. And I just asked the question. I was like, how have I helped you guys? And it was just, I was in tears, like how people were saying how I was helping them. But a lot of people said that they were struggling. So that's where this series is coming from, is when I saw how much people were struggling. Some people said they can't afford gifts for their children for Christmas. And that touched my heart, because I'll tell you, that Christmas that my husband and I were separated, I couldn't afford to buy my kids anything. Like, I'm almost tearing up. Because you can't, for a kid, can't explain to them you don't have, you know what I mean? They don't get it. All they know is their friends get this, their friends get that. And so I didn't have money to give my kids a Christmas. We were poor, but I lived in this beautiful townhome, which I really shouldn't have been in. And we were struggling. But my husband, he's such a great man. Even when we were divorced, he says, no, he actually bought gifts for my kids that year. And he said, say it's from you. Say you did it. Say it's from you, And that's what I did. But thank God I had him, you know what I mean? Because he bought the kids stuff, and he bought the kids stuff on my part, my part too. That was awesome that he did that. But anyways, we wound up getting back together. He's such a great man. It was just, I needed to grow up. He needed to grow up. But yeah, and so that really touched me. When I seen that, I was like, I know what that feels like. And now, so then after, let's fast forward a little bit more. When I was working at this job, I seen this lady. She was the owner of the place that I was working for, and I was in management. And we'd go out to like all these lunches and stuff like that. And so when we go to the lunches, she'd be like, where's your coupon? Gina, you don't have a coupon? And I'm thinking, And this lady used coupons on everything. She had houses in Florida. She had cabins. She had all types of stuff. She had a lot of money, and she always used a coupon. And I thought, that's weird. But not only that, all her friends did. So when we go out, like on these fancy lunches and, in places like that, she would pull out a coupon, and they all would pull out a coupon. And here I am, thinking it's for poor people. and they were doing that. And so then she also said, she goes, well, she goes, oh, the Goodwill's having a sale. Everything you could fit in the bag. I'm like, I'm sorry? I don't really shop at the Goodwill. She's like, girl, you serious? And so we went to the Goodwill, and she's like, there were some beautiful clothes. And so that's how I learned that it's okay. It's not about, it's okay to use the coupon. It's okay to go to the Goodwill. It's okay. So I learned that. And from then I started watching those videos, TLC Extreme, and that's how I got into couponing. And I love it. I save so much money with the couponing, but that's how I got into it. That's my little backstory, you guys. And I absolutely love to coupon. I save so much money a year. It is a job within itself. And we're able, my husband and I are very, very, very blessed. I like to share just this knowledge and wisdom that God has given me on how to save. Like I said, we're very, very, very blessed. I've always had a part-time job, even though I worked full-time at that time, because when we were divorced, I had to get a job, and I just kept my job after that. But then even now, I do YouTube videos, and I also do other stuff on the side. So I always have income coming in. We're able to just save all my paychecks. We're able to save, some of his money as well. We live a very lavish lifestyle. We're able to, if we want something, we go out and buy it. We have that luxury. We live in a very beautiful big home. We've got very nice things. But it's all because we learned how to budget. Okay. You can do that too. I promise you could do that too, but you'll have to cut corners. I am very strict. I'm very strict, you guys. I just am. That's just how I am. So now every week my husband comes to me and he says, what bills do we have to pay? Because I have everything written in my binder, every single thing. So that's how. But I'm not going to make this video any longer because it's already 17 minutes. That's just the beginning. We are going to open up some things, and I'm not going to be nice at times, you guys. I'm going to really keep it real with you guys, let you guys know how to save this money and how you can live a lavish lifestyle. You don't have to make so much money, but even the little money that you have, we're going to work on saving. Okay, so stay with me on this. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification so that when I do videos, because if you're talking about saving, you need to be on this channel. You need to be subscribed anyway, because on my Facebook group and Instagram and Twitter, I post deals every day saying how you can save money on everyday items as well. So go ahead, subscribe, and get prepared for this. Like I said, this week I'll be working on those expense sheets and budget and menu and like the grocery plan list. All that stuff is going to be on the website this week so that you guys can just print it out, or you can plan on buying yourself a planner. Okay. That is it for today, you guys. I'm going to talk to y'all later, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.